So I hang up before the dawn. My secrets spilled over on the floor that you walked on.
엄마도 맛있다.
묵직해.
try so hard to grow like a flower out of concrete, and I try so hard for you to know that I go for you, my love. You don't believe me when I tell you that I love you. It's hard. I went with my mom to that all-time show. I asked her, please, mother, can I have a popsicle? She said, honey, you're a sweetie, you're my chocolate cake. I'll get you one later, we're gonna be late. Here's a cucumber shake. don't know where you're going. I don't know where you've been. Everything is changing over and over again. 1,000 directions.